Well, hello again, International Wives of African Men. This is part two of my story of my encounter with Lazarus Dingana from Ghana. Um, I've been asked to expand on him being a warlock. Now, when I first met him, he claimed that he was a prophet from God, and he said he made it seem like he was a super Christian and he was preaching and he could see stuff in the spiritual realm and he would pray with me and this, that, and the other. But somewhere along the way, he must have started messing with that juju, that witchcraft. He must have went to a female witch in order to inquire about how he could become a warlock, which is nothing but a male witch. And I do believe he tried to probably put something on me. He doesn't have of course, any of my clothing, but he does have pictures of me because we sent each other pictures back and forth. But once I exposed him, that was it. But I need ladies to be aware and be careful of these men in these foreign countries because you don't know what all they might be dibbling and dabbling in. Now, as far as just being realistic, if you live in America or the UK, I really can't speak on the UK, but if you live in America and you're talking to a man from a village that makes only, in Lazarus' case, he made only $1,600 cities, Ghana cities a month, which is equivalent to 400 US dollars a month. That can't pay for nothing. My mortgage is $1,100 US dollars. That can't pay for nothing. So he was all hung up on getting over here on a marriage visa. But my thing was that you need to get over here first on a visitor's visa for me to even, meet you and get to know you because I might not even like you. But he was banking on using me to get over here and it didn't work. So I don't know if he tried to dabble in the witchcraft in order to try to get me to do what he wanted me to do. But once I called him out and I called him a warlock, he left me alone and I haven't heard from the man ever since. Now, what I would tell ladies to look for with these overseas men from Africa, look for obvious and insinuated red flags. That's what I would say. I realized that within a month of me talking to Lazarus, he was already telling me that he loved me. Now, how in the hell do you love somebody within a month of talking to them when you've never met them face to face, you thousands of miles away on another continent, in another country, and you know he claimed to be a midwife, he claimed to be a community health nurse, and he had to live in the village where he serviced his people, so he would do immunizations and give birth and stuff like that as well to babies. And apparently the government must be corrupt in Africa because he said he worked for the Ghanaian government, and sometimes he would go 2, 3, maybe even 4 months without getting paid. So one time I did send him money. I sent him money one time because I felt sorry for him. He didn't even have enough money to buy any rice and yams. So I sent him 53 American dollars, which is equivalent to about 200 Ghana cities, because I said you at least need enough money to, you know, get you have something to eat. You're already too skinny, kind of malnutrition. You need to at least have enough money to eat. But I mean, he started off nice, and I always tell women, most importantly, listen to your gut, listen to your intuition. If it seems too good to be true, most likely it is. They start off real nice, you know, Prince Charming, doing everything that they want you to do, sending you sweet messages, calling you in the morning, talking to you before you go to bed, this, that, and the other. But you don't know what they're doing behind closed doors in their country. And if he was barely able to make it in his own country, he definitely wouldn't have been able to make it here in the United States. And this is somebody who at the time was 28 years old and didn't even know how to drive because all he had was a motorbike. He did not know how to drive a vehicle. So I would have had to teach him how to drive. But I would tell women, most importantly, listen to your gut. Listen to your instinct. Your instinct doesn't lie to you. If it seems too good to be true, most likely it is. If you're having any type of doubt, then it's for a reason, and you need to end the relationship. It's enough African men here in America that are already over here with their citizenship that you can talk to. You don't have to pull anybody out of the slums of their country and bring them over here just for them to try to pull the okey doke on you. So that's all I have to say. If anybody has any questions, I'm open to them. And you all have a nice day.